Set 76383 Hogwarts Moment Potions class is a LEGO Harry Potter set. It comes with 271 pieces, 3 minifigs. It is for the ages of 8+, and it was released January 1st, 2021. It retails in Canada for $39.99, the US and most of Europe for $29.99, and the UK for $27.99. This is the second in the Hogwarts Moments that I'm reviewing. The last video was the Transfigurations classroom, and now we are doing Potions. And once again, the box is a little weird in that it's vertical on the front for orientation, but on the back it's horizontal. I have not seen that with a set before until I've started reviewing these. But on the front of the set, you have the information on the top left side and a giant picture in the middle of the closed book, along with some parts or pieces of the set sort of being magicked out from the covers of the pages, along with 3 minifigures in a little bubbling cauldron. The bottom right shows the set unfolded, and the bottom left shows the 3 minifigures. You have Professor Snape, Seamus Finnegan, and Draco Malfoy. The back of the set, horizontally, shows the entire set unfolded. You have what looks like a little sort of shelf thing with a little jar on top of it. You have what looks like a very comfy sofa for Lego style, a table, and it shows once again the 3 minifigures. There's a chalkboard, and just looks very much like what the Potions classroom in Lego would look like. The top shows the book in its sort of semi-unfolded form, and the right to the right of that has the collect them all, because there are 3 other sets that you can get, one of which I will be showing you after this, because I am reviewing these one at a time. The one side of the box has a picture of the 3 minifigures, along with Seamus Finnegan's singed face, which is a unique element to the set. You have the bottom left has the name of the set in 2 other languages. The other side has the LEGO Life app, along with the warning that due to there being small parts, there is a potential choking hazard if your child or you yourself are not careful. And it has collect them all in 2 other languages. And where am I going with this? The top of the set. The top of the set has where the components are made, and the actual size indicator is Severus Snape, as Professor McGonagall was the previous, was the Transfiguration classrooms. I believe that all of the heads of houses will be for there. The size indicators for the next 2. And the bottom has the UPC, recycling, and usual trademark information. So this is a Hogwarts Moment set. I also nicknamed this the Head of House set because each set has a different Head of House from Hogwarts in it. You have Professor McGonagall, this one is Severus Snape, and then Professor Flitwick and Professor Sprout in the next 2. And this box is a taped box, which is very nice to see because I don't like to push and pull. I just don't like to push tab ones. Not at all. Taped is the way to go. Okay, so inside the box there are 2 bags numbered 1 to 2, along with 3 pieces not included in the bag, which are the book covers and part of the spine. There is the instruction book, which is not bent, which is nice to see. However, in this one, and I've never seen this before, the sticker sheet was bent. I have never seen that before, and that is, I don't know, I feel a little worried when I see this, because this is something that I have never, ever seen in a Lego set. And if this starts happening, well, instruction booklets are being bent, making them difficult to use. The sticker sheets, you know, you could have one bent so that the sticker is almost completely off and stuck to something else, therefore ruining it. So, yeah, I don't like to see that at all. In the book, you have bags. 1 deals with the main cover, along with a portion of the interactive stuff on the inside, the sofa, the table, and Severus Snape and Draco Malfoy. You have book 2 being Seamus Finnegan and the rest of the stuff. On the back, you have 2 pages of parts, along with a page of Lego sets, Privet Drive, Room of Requirement, the Forbidden Forest, Grop, and Umbridge, along with the Astronomy Tower. And the next 2 pages are the Collect Them All for the sets, so it shows the Transfiguration Classroom, the Potions Classroom, the Herbology Classroom and the Charms Classroom, along with on the bottom of limited availability, which I can tell you is not true at all, because this is available at LEGO and other retail, such as, at least in Canada, Walmart and Mastermind Toys, I know are two places that do carry them. And so the availability is not limited. There was the initial rush in January, but you can find these anywhere on the shelf now. And the bottom right shows the set being unfolded, or the transfiguration set being unfolded into its, from the book to full classroom. So that's the instructions, and now I get to build the set. But first, because, man, I'm so glad I wrote all the stuff down so I would stop forgetting this, the packaging is going to be a 3, because this really takes away from it, because usually it would get a 4, however, this could have been a lot worse. If this had been folded in such a way that a sticker had come completely undone and stuck to, God forbid, one of these things in an inconvenient way, or even the inside of a box, it would have, at least for a guy who likes to collect the sets where they are built with the stickers being perfectly where they should be, it would ruin it for a guy like me, and just people who like to display this stuff. So the packaging gets a 3 because of this. Otherwise, if it wasn't for this, it would have been a 4. Now I get to build. Here's the set, currently in this book form, but we'll go over the minifigs first. You have a Draco Malfoy with a black child legs and a Slytherin uniform, brown wand. He has a raised eyebrow face and a furious face to him. Seamus Finnegan has nice spiky hair, tiny black child legs with a Gryffindor uniform, beige wand, and he has a unique face print for the Seamus Finnegan character, smiley face and a singed face. can only be found in this set. And you have Severus Snape, who has the black, sort of flowing, sort of slightly curled at the bottom hair, black normal legs, the purple vest with the sort of purpley black, bit of a cloak thing there, black wand, and he has his usual raised eyebrow face and his furious face. And so those are the minifigures there. And the set here, which I currently have in book form, so it really conforms to, being a book. There are two little stubby parts on the end that I really have no idea what they're for. I have a theory that now I can confirm now that I've built two of these, is that you can put the books side by side so you can attach the books together like that. So that is the only theory I have for this. And so far it seems to conform to that idea. So opening up the set, or either way, so this is what it looks like when you first open it. The Potions classroom table is on top. You have the chalkboard folded up. The sort of shelf cabinet type thing here. The sofa is there, and then this entire section here folds up, and then you have a book and a little potions flask there. Now there is a weird part with this set in that there is a section right here with a spoon and a knife, and the instructions give no detailing on what that's used for. The instructions do not tell you to put this in the set. It almost acts as if these are just extra accessories for you to do whatever you want. It doesn't, there's nothing in the instructions saying what to do with them. When they're just here with all the extra parts, nothing tells you what to do. And speaking of extra parts, you do get a nice little chunk of extra parts, like 3 extra wands, which is, nice, because these can be used as little table legs, which is a nice little mod there. Couple jewels and some other bits, so it's okay for a set of this size. So yeah, you get this set here. Very nice with the minifigure. So you have several things. You have the sofa, which you can get a guy to sit in. There's a chalkboard with a sort of what looks like a branch plus a flower equals what, and some unintelligible writing there. This, which shows a shelf with some sort of ingredient in a jar, along with a cauldron there. There is a little what looks like potion racks here, along with a little archway here, which has a fairly interesting cutout piece I've never seen before. A cutout piece to go inside of this. It's an arch with a little bit of round column, and I've never seen it, and they're usually only found outside of the Lego Movie 2 party bus set. They're only found in the Friends and Disney sets. So this is a very interesting thing to see. I've never actually seen it before. And the back of them has sort of a nice little swirly design in there, which usually Lego doesn't do anything in there, but that's there, so that's nice. There is also a hidden jewel in a stand here. I have no idea what that's for. Maybe a Philosopher's Stone. Who knows? And you have a little nice snake motif up here, along with more potions, a little cauldron, glass, knife, spoon, and a little vial right there. Printed piece or stickers on the back here. One which actually says Tom Riddle, so that's rather interesting to see. And the Slytherin decal, which the Transfiguration Classroom had a Gryffindor decal on the edges. There's a Slytherin decal as a printed sticker here. So this was a rather interesting set. The book pieces here and the Seamus Finnegan head print are completely unique to this set. So the green ones here, these bookends can be found all within the sets, the 4 moment sets, so they can only be found there. But yeah, it's rather interesting, the fact that this, all folds up. You can put all the stuff in here as a book, and you can, as I said again, have all of these books displayed by each other, and actually probably one on top of another, so that you can get a, very interesting effect right here with it. So for build of this set, I'm going to give the build just like I did the other one, a 3. There's no new interesting techniques. It wasn't challenging at all. and it was just all in all sort of average for a set this size, and for who it would be made out for. The play is going to get a 4. There's a bunch of play. I mean, you can display it as a book, but then you have all of this stuff that you can do here. Yep, so you have all of this stuff that you can do here. Oh, the other printed piece that's unique, you have a little tile with what would be a potions recipe, and this is also a printed unique print to this set. The Transfiguration Classroom also has one, so I do believe that the next review I will also show that one of the other two. It's either the Herbology or it's the Herbology set will be next, and that might have a unique printed piece for a book too. So yeah, play's gonna get a 4. This is mainly made for children, so there's gonna be a lot of play functionality in it. The display's gonna get a 3. The only good display that you have here is when it's in book form. As far as I'm concerned, this does not make for a great display set. It's only when you have it in book that, I could see you having it on the shelf as, maybe, oh, look, here's some Lego books as sort of a decoration thing, or, having these, once again, sort of stacked on top of each other so that they, make a very nice display with that, which really this does look sort of nice with Hogwarts crests on the front. I'm not sure how much I like having the sets like this, but this is actually very, it would be very, nice to just have a couple sets. It's a shame that there wasn't like a Hogwarts crest thing on here, but it's, you get, here's a goblet for Transfiguration, here's a cauldron for potions. But once again, that's neither here nor there. So display gets a 3. The value gets a 3 because, piece to price is sort of within the range, but you do get a unique Seamus Finnegan head and these bookends, and these are book covers, but that's all about you get for it. So the value's a 3. It's not a great value. And this set is predominantly not for people who want to display stuff. If you need to have every Harry Potter set, then of course get it. But this would be mainly for, a child who's, it's birthday or Christmas and you want to get them something and they like Harry Potter. And other than that, I can't really recommend getting this set. So the next set will be the Herbology Classroom. And I will see you all next time.